Be familiar with all forms of journalism. Nobody knows where journalism is going. Nobody knows in 5 years which medium that people will depend on, the majority of people will depend on for their information. Up until the Kennedy assassination, people depended on print. From that weekend on, television became the primary source of information and has remained so. But how much longer that lasts, nobody can say. Will there even be newspapers 5 years from now? I hope they are. There are, because I love newspapers. I love to hold something in my hand and read it and go back and read the second paragraph if I don't understand it. But maybe 5 years from now, all that will be downloaded on an iPod. We just don't know. What we're trying to do at the Schieffer School is we're aiming toward a common newsroom where the school newspaper, the school television, and the school radio station all operate out of the same newsroom with the same reporters. So these kids will one day have some familiarity with all those mediums. You know, one of the things we found out when we went from film to videotape, we tried to take all the guys that were running studio cameras, we tried to put them out in the field because we thought, you know, that the film cameraman didn't know anything about videotape. Well, it turns out that a news cameraman, it's about focusing. It's about knowing what to take a picture of. It's about composition. It doesn't make any difference if you're putting the image on videotape or on film. So I'm very much the same way now about journalism. The core values of journalism ought to be the same, no matter what the medium is, and that is, you know, the integrity of the reporter, and his courage to go to where the story is and his ability to tell it in a way that his viewers or listeners can understand. So that's my advice. Know about all these things because you don't know what medium you're going to be working in. As my kids used to say, did you want to be a TV reporter when you grew up? And I said they didn't have TV when I was a little boy. So no, I didn't. Who knows what's going to be out there for the journalists of the future?